Alright, so with color correction, this is a really important role for showing the audience what kind of genre this film is. So here's some example clips with no color correction on them. This is just plain. Um, so we're going to be using this clip here, and basically you click on that clip and you go to the right over here, and see a little color correction. It says color, and you go to the little arrow there. And yeah, we've got these three options: color, saturation, exposure. And on color, you got different types of um, like options to change the color. So you got the light, the medium, and the dark, and the overall color. So this is the overall color here, which will change the whole color of the clip, which I don't really do normally, but this, since this is an example, I'll do it. Um, and this is the blacks here. So all the blacks move them, yeah, around here. So we're all heading them into the blues and the purples, which are usually the recommended colours for um, horrors or dark films. Um, so yeah, around here would be the best places. Obviously, it's not done yet. As we go to exposure, this is quite important. As you drag the blacks down, it makes the scene automatically much darker, and the greys shouldn't move too much, and the whites just a bit brighter, just to show the scene a bit more. Um, so yeah, already it looks a lot darker than than a few minutes ago. This is saturation. The I don't need to use saturation too much, but if you make it more washed out, it looks I suppose more scary. Um, Less color in it, and should be it. So click down on that, and if you can see the difference there with no color correction um, compared to um, the other one. Just wait for this to render. Okay, right. So yeah, there it is. That's played back. Um, you can see a huge difference. There you go. Definitely determines the genre of the film. And this is what we did pretty much around this area of color correction. We used the blues and purples, um, which helped a lot. Okay, so for the titles for the actors and actresses, we had a sort of effect on it which looked very like broken TV like. And here we drag in the title from the right to the left in the timeline, where that purple bar is. And it goes to the right up here, top right, and you can change the size of the title like that by dragging the bar. And yeah, have to wait for it to render. So this effect worked really well as it linked with our film feel of using technology. And to get this effect, we went to the left, just here. There's a little video effect. There it is. Okay, and scroll down till you get to bad TV, and basically you click and drag that on top of the purple title thing in the timeline there. You can already see a sort of effect there coming along, and you can layer stuff on top of this. So you can layer 50s TV to have more of a black and white feel to it, but we didn't really use that. I mean, you can layer different effects on top, but just for this example, this is the main effect that I used, and you can see it's working there. And yeah, that worked really well. It did link to our film, but you can adjust it by going to the right here and go to video at the top and click on amount and drag it to wherever you want it, to how much amount you want. And you can see that's a lot more of the bad TV. Yeah, so you can basically see that. So now we have this effect on the font. The only thing that's different is the background. The black background was not like that in the actual film, So what I did find online was a royalty-free clip here, like a fuzzy TV effect. And as I put it on top of this clip, it goes like this, so you can't see the title anymore. Yeah, you can just see this fuzzy effect. So go to the right and scroll down, and you come across compositioning and opacity. You slide it down. So there you go. You can see the title now, and the fuzzy effect has gone a bit more transparent. So yeah, it looks a lot better there, but it's not done yet. So you go to the left, just the bottom left of the playback screen, and you can move it around. You can move around this fuzzy effect and put it in between those black lines, which is what I did, which works much better than having the title over the fuzzy effect. And you just adjust it even more. Press done and play it back, and pretty much it all blends in quite well. And there you go, that's how we created the effect of the title. Alright, so this is the camera shake effect I created at the end of the clip of our movie. Basically, here's a little random clip I'm choosing here. Basically, what you have to do is you go to the right over here, and you come up with all the video effects, and you type in earthquake. There it is there. You drag it on top of the clip, and basically there's your little orange bar above the clip there, which means it's going to render up, so I have to wait a little bit at the moment. So yeah, this effect created impact and sort of a scary effect, and it worked really well. So once it's rendered, it says 100% now, there you go, and it should see a little shake effect there on the clip. You see that? Play it again. Here you go, and it shakes, see? So that was really well, and what you can do, you go to the right here, and you can change the amount of shake by sliding this bar, right? And again, you have to wait for it to render up, so wait a little bit more. So yeah, obviously changing up the amount of earthquake and shake would help a lot, but it does reduce vision of the clip. You can't see as much when it shakes, as you can see now. Yep, yeah. So that's a lot of shake there. That's a lot. So that's it. Thanks.